Welcome to newlytrading.com. News on some of the newest publicly traded companies on the TSX-V, OTC, and on the CSE exchanges. Newly Trading is brought to you by thenewswire.com, the most affordable newswire service in North America. Get started with your free trial. Not just any wire. We are thenewswire.com. Today we're talking with Michael Konnert, CEO of Vizla Resources Corp. Their trading symbol VZLA on the TSX Venture Exchange. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
Michael, maybe a good place to start is you sharing a little bit of your public company background and then maybe some history on Vizla Resources.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, so I've been working in the mining and capital markets business for coming on 10 years now. I started with a company called Pretium Resources after their IPO. Pretium is now a producing gold mine in British Columbia. After that, I spent some time with another company in the corporate development business there with them, and moved on to doing consulting with a number of other reporting issuers and public companies. In that time, I started a company called Cobalt One Energy Corp, and in fall of last year, we ended up selling that to an Australian-listed company called Blackstone Minerals. I'm still on the board of Blackstone Minerals, but the company is developing the Little Gem cobalt gold asset in British Columbia. At the time that we sold Cobalt One, I started Vizla Resources, and the vision for Vizla Resources is to build a copper business for our investors here. And so in fall of 2017, we incorporated the company, and shortly after that, we acquired the Mount Kathleen project. And over the course of the last year, we went on to do some financings privately, and then just today we've announced that we've completed the $800,000 IPO trading under VZLA on the TSX Venture.
Yeah, so we just saw that news, and congratulations on that. Maybe you can break down that deal for us a little bit.
Certainly. So the company has issued now 4.3 million common shares. The IPO was done through Haywood. It comprised of $650,000 at 15 cents for hard dollars and $150,000 at 20 cents as flow-through funds. And so after this today, now that we've closed the IPO, we'll have just over 11 million shares out, and we expect to trade on Friday.
Can you tell us a little bit about the first project and the Mount Kathleen mine and kind of how you're going to move forward with that?
Yeah, certainly. So it's the Kathleen Mountain project is in southwestern British Columbia. It's in an area that I'm quite familiar with. Actually, I had done some prospecting in probably 5 or 6 years ago in that area. One of the reasons that I like that area is there's a number of significant past producing mines and current producing mines, including the best known probably is Copper Mountain, which is just off of Highway 3 and on the way to Princeton. In that area as well, there's the Brenda mine and the Elk mine, but we had our sights set on a Brenda lookalike is what we're after. And Brenda was a significant producer of copper and gold for BC, and now because of these mines in this area and kind of the proximity to Princeton and Merritt and even to Vancouver, there's significant infrastructure with Forest Service roads and electricity. It's actually inexpensive exploration compared to when you look at helicopters and things like that. You can drive from my office here in Vancouver. You could drive to the project in probably about 3 hours and start working just off of a Forest Service road. So it's about it's over 2,000 hectare project. It's 50 kilometers north of Princeton, and about 15 kilometers south of the Brenda deposit or the Brenda mine. And we did do work on in early 2018. We did airborne geophysical surveys, and we identified some magnetic features on the property that we believe have the potential to relate to the potential of copper porphyry mineralization. And now 2018 exploration, our fall program is expected to start fairly soon here. And we'll be going back and basically taking a look at all the historic mineral showings on the property and trying to establish drill targets over the 14 square kilometer area of interest on the property.
If people would like more information on Vizla Resources, Michael, how can they reach out?
The best way, if you have any interest in the company, is to email me at michael@inventacapital.ca.
I appreciate your time this morning.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
That was Michael Konnert, CEO of Vizla Resources Corp, trading symbol VZLA on the TSX Venture Exchange. That's it for this episode of NewlyTrading.com, the podcast. News on some of the newest publicly traded companies on the TSX-V, OTC, and on the CSE exchanges. Newly Trading is brought to you by TheNewsWire.com, the most affordable newswire service in North America. Get started with your free trial. Not just any wire. We are TheNewsWire.com. NewlyTrading.com and this podcast are solely intended for information purposes. If you're considering investing in securities, always consult a professional advisor. I'm Jim Ripley.